All right, we've got to loosen the bell housing to get this U-joint bellows on. I tried to do it without it, but I can't stretch it far enough. So here's a tool to do this. Amazon, $9. You get your trim sensor off. There it is. 2 Phillips heads. Came off pretty easily. The trick is you have to get a brand new sharp screwdriver and then break it loose and spray with some WD-40 and then come on out with it gently. Okay, here's how you do this. You want to apply even pressure and with your wrench at an angle on the inside so you have the leverage. That way you don't break the tool. And then just give it a firm push with the weight of your body and your arm. And then there it goes. Broke loose. Alright. I'll spray a little WD-40 in there. Let it soak a few minutes. The threads in here are deep, but still. Alright, be back in a minute. Okay, I'm sorry I'm jumping around on this, but I discovered another problem I didn't realize. The trim sender that goes here that sends the information to the gauge, and over this side is the limit switch goes. Those wires were corroded and broken. This side was corroded all the way into the transom. This side is actually okay past the little plug. Now that plug goes into the hole in the transom, and it's covered by this little cover with 2 bolts. The 2 bolts are accessible. The one on the top I got out with my finger. If I can get it out with my finger, I can put it back in. So all I need to do now is put these 2 plugs in there. I had to re-drill this one. Get the old wire out of it. Drill the hole a little bit. Use some WD-40 and push it through, and it went on through. Now all I gotta do is put both these wires back together up there with some silicone marine sealant from Walmart, about $8. And then so that'll be took care of. And then I can worry about the actual sensors themselves later on, because I got to get this boat in the water. This boat's got to be in the water this coming Monday for its first test. So all I have left is the other end of the U-joint bellows. The U-joint, or I mean the shift cable is installed, and it's correct. It says a little bit, needs a little bit of adjustment, and I'll get to that in my next video, but I had to backtrack to take care of this problem. There is the water hose hooked up there. All right, so I'll be right back. All right, you can see the bottom bolt for the clamp that goes over the plug for these wires. That's at the top bolt end, believe it or not. And the key to it is silicone and everything. Get the plug in, tighten down the bottom bolt, torque it down a little bit. Don't break it off until it's flat, and make sure your top bolt is lined up, the hole is lined up. That's going to take some effort. And also use a shorter bolt. I use a shorter stainless steel bolt. That way you have more room to get the threads in there. And then just work on getting it started. I got it started, put my wrench in there, and torque it down tight. Alright, U-joint bellows is installed. You can see all the silicone in there. Put it around the the bead in there and then pop it on and wiggle it some so it seats it. And then there's the hose clamp there. There's the shift bellows. Okay. So next is the inlet hose connection down here.